Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite summertime salad recipes. We'll be making a Crab Louie salad with homemade dressing. And this salad has been around for decades and for a good reason. It's the perfect combination of seafood with refreshing and crispy summertime veggies. Plus it comes together super quickly too. We're going to get things started with that homemade dressing. It's a mayonnaise and ketchup based dressing. I like to add some lemon juice, some capers and relish to really brighten it up, and then use an assortment of vegetables such as asparagus, avocado, cucumbers, tomatoes, radishes. For the protein, we're going to be using some king crab legs and hard-boiled eggs. You can also make this recipe using other types of crab or even with shrimp, and then drizzle everything with that incredible dressing. You guys are in for a real treat with this incredible salad. Don't forget, head on down into the video description box for the recipe link. I'm going to have everything up online, including this recipe with metric measurements. Meanwhile, let's get started on the recipe. For the dressing, we'll start with a 1/3 cup of olive oil. Pour that into a measuring cup. Zest 1 large lemon and then squeeze in the juice. We'll need about 3 to 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. Add in a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. 3 tablespoons of ketchup. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. About a tablespoon and a half of relish, a tablespoon of chopped capers. You can either press or grate in 3 garlic cloves. I love to have lots of garlic in my dressings. Add in a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce. And we'll season this with a little bit of ground black pepper and salt. And what I love about this salad dressing is that you can make it ahead of time. It'll keep well in the fridge for up to a week. So if you have some leftover, or if you want to prepare it the day before, just keep it stored in the fridge. Add a little bit of sea salt. I would do about 1/2 teaspoon. A little sprinkle of some paprika. And 1/2 teaspoon of dried garlic powder. And then we'll mix this all together. With the salad dressing done, we can switch gears and work on the cooking portion of today's recipe. We're going to need 6 large hard-boiled eggs. You can make those while you're making the salad dressing, or you can make them ahead of time. And we're going to need some either roasted or steamed asparagus. I like to roast my asparagus in the oven. Super easy. I'm preheating my oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm just snapping off the hard fibrous tips of the asparagus spears. Place them onto a little baking sheet lined with some parchment paper. Drizzle the asparagus with a little bit of olive oil. Season it with a bit of salt and pepper. And then into the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes, just until the asparagus is tender. I'm going to be using some golden king crab for today's salad. It's one of my absolute favorite. I just love the sweetness and the texture of the crab. The legs, however, are super pokey and spiny, and the shell is pretty hard. So I like to put on some cut gloves first, slip on some disposable gloves over the top, and I'm going to be using some scissors and a little chopstick, which is going to help me push out any little bits of meat that is stuck inside of the shell. Oh, I love when the crab just slides out in one large chunk. You can make this recipe with other types of crab, or you can buy already cleaned, like shelled crab, canned crab at the store. Or you can even make this recipe using cooked shrimp. Just add some right on top instead of the crab. Let's slice up some veggies next. I like to use a combination of cucumbers, tomatoes, radishes, and red onion. A little bit of avocado. With all my ingredients prepped and ready to go, it's time to put together this incredible Crab Louie salad. I like to use a large platter like this one, and this way when I'm serving, I could see all the different ingredients and it's a really beautiful presentation. You can also layer this salad into a bowl. We're going to start with our lettuce first. You can use either romaine lettuce or butter lettuce like I'm using today. And I like to kind of arrange it around the sides first so you have those beautiful lettuce leaves on the outside. Arrange the asparagus along the edge here. You want to spread the ingredients throughout the salad. Add some capers over the top. Give the salad dressing one more mix, and then we're going to use a spoon and spoon it over the top. You want to do this right before serving. And for serving, I'm going to grab some kitchen tongs and just start piling on the various little veggies right off the platter. I like to grab a little wedge of lemon. Squeeze on a bit of lemon juice before serving. Serve any additional dressing on the side just in case anybody wants some extra, and of course you could store any leftovers in the refrigerator for up to a week. Let's dig in to enjoy. I absolutely love my job. I get to eat the most incredible foods for lunch. This looks amazing. It has all my favorite ingredients, the crab, avocado, some egg. I'm gonna dig in and get a little bit of everything. And this dressing, it's so incredibly creamy. And of course the salad already smells incredible too. That bite right there was simply incredible. The crab with the avocado, and this dressing is so delicious. It pairs perfectly with the seafood and all the veggies. This is like summertime food heaven right here for me. You have all the crispy veggies, a little bit of the seafood. You guys are going to love the salad. I'm gonna try a little bit of this crab with the asparagus. I love having the roasted asparagus. It pairs so well with this salad and it's super easy to make too. While I'm finishing this up, you guys head on down into that video description box and over to my website. I'm gonna have all the details on there for you, plus the printable recipe. Thank you guys so much for watching my latest episode, and I'll see you next time with a new recipe.